Hello everyone, Ruby Retrograde Tarot NT here, and today I'll be presenting to you this one tarot that actually convinced me to give collage decks a try, because up until now I haven't found one that I vibed with, that I really liked enough to get and add to my family of decks, my collections. And without further ado, it is the Tazama African Tarot, which was created by Abusua Pa. And Abusua Pa is I'm reading this from their website, so just in case you don't know about Abusua Pa, it's a Black-owned publisher. It's a collaboration between African diaspora. The phrase Abusua Pa means good family or family unity in Fante, a language spoken in central, southern, and western regions of Ghana. And so I believe this was the first deck that they came with, because since they do have another deck, which is an oracle, which is called, I think, the Love Oracle of Eden or something like that. I'd like to get that one later, but it is quite pricey to get here in Canada. I'll put the website where you can get it. I will say that if you're from Canada and you'd like to get it, the only way that you can get Tazama or the Love Oracle of Eden is via Amazon Canada, and it's pricey, like very pricey. So either you get it through Amazon, or there are other stores that carry it that might save you some money if you get it through them. So I'll put that aside. I'll save that at least. Now to talk about Tazama, which is the African Tarot. Like I mentioned, it's a collage deck. It's it's described as a modern African collage art design by Kenyan artist Safara Wanjagi. And it was they also mentioned connect with real African ancestors from African history. I'm trying to think. I do have I don't know, African inspired, African diaspora inspired decks. Not many, because I'm kind of picky about them. This is the box. Let me show you guys the box. It's very pretty. The presentation on this, I will say, it's very, very nice. There it is. I was looking for my thing to get rid of the plastic. The presentation is very nice. So here we have some golden foil on it, and you can see that it's a collage. Now let me just open the plastic so we can see inside. Okay. Okay, let's see. There we are. Here we go. And it does come in this pouch like you saw, which I think is pretty neat. A pouch to carry not just the card, but the whole box itself. Can protect it from dust and other things like that. So that's pretty neat. Let me just throw this here. There we go. And let's look at the back here. So Tazama African Tarot is a wonderfully crafted collage art that embodies African ancestry throughout historical images. Tazama means to see in Swahili. Connecting with ourselves and our intuition is such an important aspect in our lives. When going inward, a deep sense of connection to our roots and ancestry is something that many people have been longing for. We know that our ancestors are always with us, giving us the strength and wisdom that we need. If only we could take a moment to listen. What are they whispering? Can the cards make you see the path that unfolds before you? The publisher of this beautiful art is Abusua Pa. The words stand for good family or family unity in Fante. Okay, well, I did read that. So emphasizing our family unity by focusing on representation in art, Abusua Pa is a brand that will go forth making beautiful things, focusing on the representation of African and diaspora family. And I will say, the beautiful is right. If you see, especially if you see the Eden Oracle, the photography Oracle, that it is, wow, it's very pretty. Okay, so here it is. The box has a nice smooth finish. I almost want to say that it's suede, but not. Can you tell also, like, y'all are seeing the condition of my hands? I'm sorry about that again. But if you see my future video, if you can tell that my index finger is still missing, it's because this was the day that I'm filming and I just didn't want to move it to another day. So inside we have Discover the Message Within. We have a book here. If I can take it off. Oh, and it's a hardcover book. Very nice. Okay, this is what it looks like. We'll take a look at it in a second. And here we are, the cards that are housed in a foam, like it has a foam insert, we can call it, and it'll string to pull the cards out easily. The cards themselves, rose petal finish just from touching it. We have a dusty gold. I want to say it's like mustard almost. Mustard gold edges. Let's get rid of the plastic band. There we go. And just take a... Okay, the card, it's a good quality card. It is an indie deck. So, you know, usually with indie decks, cardstock is definitely something that they care about. The deck is not quite reversible. While for the most part it is reversible, but you'll notice, as you can see, the patterns. Like this, I noticed this wasn't facing the same way, but also this little H-like pattern is not following. So, not quite reversible. It might not be noticeable for some, but it depends. So what we'll do, so the deck follows the Rider-Waite-Smith system, but as I mentioned, it's a collage deck, and it also has like African figures, some historical African figures, if I'm not mistaken. I think on their website and on their, was it Instagram? It was somewhere that I saw, either their newsletter or just one quick post that I saw on Instagram. They had highlighted some cards where they kind of did a spotlight on the person or the character or whatever was figuring on the card, and some of them were historical figures in African history, which is pretty cool. So let us start here with the Fool. And I think what I like about it is that it is collage, but it does not scream collage at me. And we have some foil accent here. Because there are some decks that, yeah, it's, I know it, my eyes don't like it. I don't know how to explain it. It's just too much for my eyes when it's too collage. But this one, yeah, it's very nice. Soft colors. This is the Magician. High Priestess. The Empress. The Emperor. The Hierophant. The Lovers. The Chariot. Strength. I like that Strength card. The Hermit. And the background colors, if I'm not off seem to be in this, I mean, in the same style almost as a classic Rider-Waite-Smith. I mean, if I can see, I have like here a blue. So this is a Wheel of Fortune, Justice, and we have the Hangman. Just looks like a farmer. We have Death. See, like for example here, this gray, it seems like in the same family of this gray that we have here. This is like a typical Rider-Waite-Smith, and while I'm here, it's a standard size. So and let me flip this. Then Temperance. Now the Devil. That one is quite interesting. The Tower. This Star card is cute too. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. And the World. Now we're gonna move on to the minors and the Ace of Wands. Two. Three. Four. Oh, and I'm noticing when I'm, especially at the where the foil is, it has a nice feel to it. Got 5 of Wands. Got 6. 7. 8. Got 9. And 10 of Wands. Page of Wands. The Knight of Wands. The Queen of Wands. And the King. And I believe that's all had the same color background. Yes, they did. Okay. So now I know that for each minor, it'll be a similar background color. So now we're at the cup, so I'm guessing it's going to be all in blues. Got 2. Got 3. 4. 5 cups. 6. 7. 8. 9. and 10. Now we are at the Page of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. Ooh, she's pretty. I like that picture they used for the Queen of Cups. And the King. And now onto the swords on an orange background. Got 2. 3. Ooh, I like that 3 of swords. 4 of swords. Like this here, this is an like this is definitely collage, but I don't mind that. Like here, I kind of looking at the cards, I forget that it's collage, even though like some pictures seem more recent than others. Like here's the 5, and I mean obviously, well, there are good chances that they didn't have the swords in hand from like the image they used. Like this, for example, I'm sure there was no like chaloupe or whatever. But it's not obnoxious to the eyes, if I can say it like that. The 7 of swords. The 8 of swords, I like that card too. The 9 of swords. And 10. We got Page. Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. And the King of Swords. And finally, the Pentacles. This is a fun one for the 2. 3. 4 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Yep. 8 of Pentacles. 9 and 10. The Page. A Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles. And one last card, which says, look deeper beyond the fictions of matter, see a multitude of possibilities and realities that dance within the infinite folds of time, where the drums of our ancestors that beat like Madinka hearts, sword cross like Moorish scimitars above, ancient Bakuba cups that runneth over with prosperity, and Creole spades that unearth the truth of our past, the steps of our present, and the visions of our illustrious future. And there we go for the flip through of the Tazama Tarot. It is very nice. Like I mentioned, just looking at it, I had I don't know, like a sense of calm or something. It was just very pleasant to look at. Now let me go and shuffle them. Ooh, I'm having I'm having good shuffling now today. So it is rose petal, so it is grippy. However, it's not the rose petal texture is not like it's not huge. Okay, well, you know, I just need one. I'll take this one here, this 5 of Wands. But this is a nice shuffle. It didn't clump. I didn't have issues. Maybe it's just putting it back together like this, but let me have one major now for no, this is the 5 of Cups. No, this is a 2 of Swords. What are you? Ah, Strength. Perfect. Okay. And of course, because it's rose petal, like all these grippy texture, it does have a lot, like it grips. And so it will take a good amount of use and shuffling and manipulating to get a little bit of that out and for it to slide better together. So now we have the 5 of Wands and the Strength card. Let's take a look at the guidebook, which is, oh, this is pretty. I'm liking this cover here, this inside cover. So here, we can see that it was first published actually in 2020. Okay, so we have here content, word from the artist, major, minor, and reading the cards. And then here the forward, word from the artist. Then we go directly into the card. So we have a little picture there. What it is, general meaning, reverse, and affirmation. Oh, there's even an affirmation. Let's look. Same thing from the minors. And then let's go towards the end. Reading the cards. So we can have, of course, there's countless spreads. So a single card draw, 3 cards spread, a cross spread. And here we have a historical background of the sun. So here's a little story, which I think is pretty cool. And also a historical background of temperance. And if you want to know more, so that's what I mean. If you go to their website, there's a booklet that you'll be able to see, to read more about it. And of course, tag us, DM us, leave comments. Okay, so let's just at least go to the interpretation and start with Wands, the 5. Oh, that's because I'm at the wrong page. Okay, so this is what the 5 of Wands look like. So for the 5 of Wands, general meaning, competition and sport. Lots of people are fighting for the same resources. This might be a serious conflict or just a little friendly fight. A group of guys horsing around getting into a debate with friends or family. Don't shy away from the conflict. Give it a good fight. Get in there and show them who's boss. Taking on bullies. There could be a power struggle. Reversed. Giving up the fight. Walking away from a struggle. Don't be a coward being afraid of a challenge. Only okay if no one opposes you. Or the card could stand for digging up the past. Starting a fight all over again. Know when it is time to stop the arguing. Someone may be jockeying for your position, so look out. Affirmation. I don't back down from the pursuit of my goals. Okay. I mean, yeah. I like how it's written out. I'm not mad at it. So let's go over to Strength. Okay. Again, this is what it looks like. General meaning. Your calm power has the ability to tame the wild beast. The strength card is a card of overcoming your problems through calm but assertive power. The terrible fears you have become like a sweet kitty cat in your lap. You have an inner strength and serenity that will help you overcome. You have the upper hand in this situation. Apply your willpower to the issue at hand and see the wonderful results. Someone or something may test you, but remain steady and you will conquer. Strength can also mean taming your primal urges and desires. It's up to you to control your vices. Take control of the situation and impose your will. Reversed. What was once tamed is now coming back to bite you. You have lost control of a delicate situation. Power is slipping out of your hands. You are caught in the jaws of a trap. Will you submit to the situation at hand? Are you giving up? Don't let fear overtake you. Stand up for yourself and show you have some backbone. Know when to shut up. Affirmation. I am strong, calm, and powerful. And oddly enough, I think the two kind of work together, those two cards. The way that they were explaining it in the guidebook. They kind of work together. I'm liking the voice of how it's written, the voice of this book, how it's written. I like it. But in conclusion, everybody, what am I thinking of the Tazama Tarot? It is beautiful. It is, it is the card. It is the deck that made it. That is the exception of my. I'm not a fan of Collage, or I don't like Collage deck. It did take me a while to get this deck, partly because of just the price of it and shipping, and I think Amazon was also it was charging a lot. So I kind of bided my time. I waited until a moment where the exchange rate made the deck cost less for me, because right now, I think last time I checked, last time I was on Amazon, currently it's at, I want to say 113, 115 or something. And when I bought it, it was at 110, maybe 100 flat before like the custom taxes and everything else. So if you are interested in this deck, you are in Canada. So like I said, either you kind of wait it out until the price kind of falls and it's better for you to get it, or you can try your hands at other like websites or store that sells deck and see if they offer it at a price that's better suited for you. But that aside, the art is beautiful. It's definitely, it's a good introduction collage. There you go. If I were to down the line buy more collage deck, this was my gateway deck to collage deck, because it's, like I said, it's not in your face. It doesn't feel obnoxious, and it sounds bad that I'm using the word obnoxious, but it's just in collage deck. I want to like them, but it's just too much for my eyes. It's too busy or too jarring, and it's just, I can't, and it's not worth it for me to buy it to only have it collect dust, or and be like, well, why I spent this money and I'm not using it. The card quality, beautiful. I like the matte, the little velvety like rose petal. It's, I don't know, the last couple decks that I've opened, and you'll see it on the video, it's a good quality of velvet, like that rose petal. Wherever they're getting that texture like solution from, keep that. It's not annoyingly clumpy. It's I like it. It's good. It's good. What else can I say about this? It has I find it very interesting. Like I said, like at the back of the book, they show two examples of some historical background of the subject they use for their cards. That, like, it fascinates me. I'm interested. I want to read the two that they had there about the Sun and the Temperance card, if I'm not mistaken, and check out on the website to see the other ones, because this is I'm sure it has a fascinating story, and you know, and will add to the meaning of the cards. And then otherwise, other than that, just looking at the spread, it's just like just these cards kind of, you know, spread out like this. It's calming, it's soothing, I like it. It's just nice, chill. I don't know that it necessarily has a voice. I don't know, or an attitude, whatever you want to call it. But I don't know. I feel like I could kind of use it for whatever question. It's kind of there. It does feel ancestral because it is historical figures, and it's like, you know, pictures from however many years ago. So it has that. Maybe that's I said it has no voice necessarily, but maybe that's what it is. It has this ancestral sage on the mountain or like, yeah, wisdomful person type thing. But otherwise, it follows Rider-Waite-Smith. It's similar enough that I think someone that's just starting out reading tarot would find it relatively easy to read with that. Definitely for those who want to have a deck of, I guess, African origin, if we can say that, or that has African characters, places, and things, peoples and things at the forefront. Definitely I think that's a shoe-in, really. And so, yeah, I think that's all I can say. And also the back of the cards, I do like the design of the back of the cards. I'm so about the name like being written out, but it's nothing that like I'm gonna complain or that's and yeah, it's nothing bad. And also the book, I do like it. Little plus for the hardcover, also plus for the box. It is beautiful. Like presentation, attention to detail, and the rest, like, I don't know, I'd give it like a good solid 4 or 5 stars, just because of how nice it is. And even the added of this little velvet like suede or velvet like pouch, I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. I like that. So in any case, let me know what you think of Tazama African Tarot by Abusua Pa, sorry. What do you think? Do you have it, seeing as it came out in 2020 and I only got it I want to say maybe end of last year or beginning of this year. So, you know, it's been 4 years. So if you guys have had this deck, let me know what you think about it. How do you use it? Do you kind of use it every day for whatever, a little bit, as if it was just like a Rider-Waite's, like a classic Rider-Waite-Smith? Or do you reserve it for like special occasions, in quotation, if I can say that? What do you suggest? I'm open to all suggestions. Let me know. Put all your comments in the comment section below. I am repeating myself down there, and I will put the link for their website and the Amazon link if you're Canadian. If I happen to find another place that might be cheaper, I'll add that in. Thank you for spending time with me in discovering Tazama African Tarot, and until next time, bye bye guys.